and the second too. The double hold is unsuccessful. Potato just hopping in, and Atlas!
Oh, yeah?
Wow! That is enough. Ziff cannot get on this in time. And Atlas is gonna grab 4 off of, again, just like getting the drop on a core. The showstopper to at least get back on site, but it's very fragmented from core. They don't exactly have the space that they need to make this work. Renz has been pretty boxed out, but is able to win the duel, and Spoof quite low. Nerve still has his work cut out for him here. Renz will not be forced to peek this. Oh, tough timing, but Renz, the wrong shot's got to fix it up with the sidearm, but will. A fade into this. They've already used so much of their utility just to get on. The Haunt is available, the Boombot is available, and one more smoke for one snipe, but apart from that, site's basically completely open season here for core, as T-Dog has no real reason to duck out from elbow, but he's gonna search for a kill anyway, because there's no reason not to with this screen backup. In fact, he's gonna reposition in the same spot he caught Funhaver too. He wants to double dip on this lurk.
It might work.
He's gonna connect. No, Potato! It's a miss that requires a bird, and still not enough. They're able to at least get the frag back, but Nerve can trade it out off the crossfire. 10 seconds to go. No way Mad Science can make it on. It comes down to how much more you can grab. One snipe is gonna grab a whole lot. Snarly the denial on a miniature, but at least a couple bodies that Mad
Core isn't. And with that, it might mean we see a lot more flanks up against Core, which means they may never be able to fully push as a full 5-stack. They always have to watch their backs.
Which is why they have the early spread now against the stack that'll pop out onto B long. Zeldris can hold it down and is the last one standing after a 3v3 escapade. So Core start out with early advantage, and so now maybe you're able to meet back with the rest.
Site and broke that Viper's Pit. That is going to be huge for Core. That's a big mental boom. And now Snarly's the solo hold on B site. This is a big change of pace. Snarly has to get the opening pick here and shut down Mini.
And he's already getting so focused here. They know that this hold is going to be a little lighter, and it's going to be only Snarly, and they're just able to swarm him. Miniature
yeah,
takes
now
the
keeping Mini alive is going to be huge.
One snipe. The hold outside of the lurk. It's just such great reads coming from Mad Science so far. They know exactly how to react to everything they've got. And Ziff has been spotted as well by now both the Prowlers that Atlas is going to let fly. Mad Science can now toss all they need at every single fight. And Miniature is able to just 1v1 whatever he wants. Everybody gets in on the action.
ICC, they have a very good grasp of what the next few steps should be into a round. Zeldris here again, prime position to shut it all down. Oh,
Zeldris once again, dude. He's always gonna get one. And will be forced back into the corner with this lockdown. Feels like Ziff just wants to stay and fight this now. He'll back
it's
out.
a smoke. He's got a phantom. Oh, no.
Yeah. No, this is easy. This is easy
no.
for Ziff. It's just destiny at this stage. Core up 5-3. Zeldris still has Boathouse. The lockdown has opened up the site. Absolutely zero. 2 flashes have to get sacrificed, and they don't even work. What is happening right now? Core, give everything. CC have nothing to show for this round apart from a pick from Cushay.
Onto a Vandal and an Operator. Snarly could easily also give that op to somebody else and bring out the Tour to force this round. Call's been made though. A pseudo death ball with full weaponry here outside of B. That brim smoke though. Face checking is risky. One snipe's ready for the push though. He recognizes, oh, this is alive.
Yeah, but it might be too much. No, one snipe is able to hold it down. Grab 2 off of that fight. Core, they split up too much. Divvy the resources, and nobody could handle any of it. Miniature also held his own.
Make sure that no mid presence is able to be found.
Oh, there's a lot of presence there on the B side. Silence just waiting. And of course, Util doesn't cash him out, but Spoof does. So now you're kind of in an awkward position. You got that 3v4 coming along, and Retro with the op gonna make it even harder to try to get this retaken. So just watching now. Of course, a headshot just needed to be done through the wall. Showstopper to close things out, possibly. And the next one there, Spoof looking for the ace. And is it a possibility? Maybe so. Of course, no damage found, but Renz is gonna be slightly respectful. Wait for this one to come out. Might not have been a good idea, though. Timing there from Ren.
Everything they need in the right place at the right time, just because Mad is not going to the other places.
I mean, this is a great read, right? Every thrifty round we've seen from Mad, they fast approach H site, and Zeldris gets the same opening pick, I think against the same person in the same position every round.
Yup. It's not rocket science. It's just Zeldris on an operator. Now T-Dog on a rampage.
The case, they could still be faking it. There's enough time. It's 45 seconds left, and Util's being used out of the wazoo from both teams.
And with Atlas clearing Zeldris, the shower presence now also has to be considered. Core, luckily though, playing from just that one end now. Ziff the first to dry peek, enter, and grab 2, make it 3! The Viper without the pit can clear it all! And make it a 4th as well. Another potential ace for a Core member. But Miniature, the last one standing, I doubt he's gonna want to give this operator away. Core, all gonna take a back seat. Let the sparks fly, watch the show. See what decision is made here, and ultimately, it's probably going to be the more boring one. Core will sit on game point. Masterful performance from Ziff there. That was really amazing. Drone, which will have to get used into market, and T-Dog now knows exactly where Lucas is at. We'll try to do some farm a little bit of damage with the shock bolt, but Lucas has already backed away back to mid, where rest of CC is contemplating where to go. Looks like the MO is going to be tree, but Snarly has a great reaction with this fragment. Will force out an updraft and still get 2. Just spray through the paranoia and grab a 3rd as well. Why not at this stage? Cushay is able to refrag though, grab Nerve with the wall bang, but Zeldris Thrash is going to be let fly. See what they can find. Zeldris searching in a very open field. That is impressive to be able to even find one in such a dangerous position. Snarly caught with the dizzy, but really just undeterred for the most part. Cushay is able to slide in and actually grab 2 off the collat, but no guarantee on the plant yet. Paranoia going to slow down. Great toss from Nerve to give Ziff that time to drop, but Ziff is not ready for Cushay to come back up to drop. Now on the verge of an ace for this Omen. Pretty crazy, not gonna lie. Gonna be able to get spiked down and now has to wait out Nerve, who they know is probably coming up from backside. Only 1 smoke to his name for the next 25 seconds too, so can only block out one of these at a time. Has no guarantee, but knows at least one of these is gonna be in tree for sure. No idea where Cushay could be though, and that is exactly what he wants. He would love to get this 5K off rip. Oh, but no, it's Spoof that can hold it down. He's able to continue locking it down, and Zeldris, in particular, is going to do a lot of the heavy lifting for that. 2 for him so far, and still holding the close angle. He's going to be the first line of response to this waterfall, and on such low health, it's got to be an important one for the trade. Spoof will still find 2 before falling, so Ziff definitely has his work cut out for him, as does Snarly, both playing from the door, and they're sticking on spikes, but Ziff is able to spray through and grab it. Cushay, the trade back, and on the short, he can't find the shot. Snarly on 7 HP can shut it down.
We will find a huge shot, but now everyone's playing so far back. Hiding in tree. Unknown about how many bodies are now inside of tree site. This is huge for CC. The mind games are true.
First pick from Nerve. It's a good damage done. Zeldris is still holding this operator though. This makes it so tough when you're just spamming, but Zeldris can get the pick on Renz. Now it's down to Sacred, who is still dancing around this smoke. Pick up a rifle here, so Zeldris should be fine. Yeah, he's picked up the Phantom, so it's just coming down to find the right shot, and Zeldris certainly does. Perfect timing as well. Core can grab a 5th by the skin of their teeth. Get back onto site, but it's in a 2v3 situation that will ultimately tell Zeldris that he needs to pull out these blades this round. The operator will not cut it. He wants to get up close and personal, but he may not need to. Ziff has the first covered, but Sacred still with that flash in hand, can at least take care of Zell. Knife as well, but the fight's a little too close. He's just gonna deal with it himself. For a 10-8 lead, Sacred gets it done.
But they baited out the Viper's Pit. Gigantic for Mad. And look at all of this distance Many's been able to achieve in the meantime. But there's a big problem, Tenrek. They don't know about Snarly's position inside of showers.
This has been something they've held on to for quite some time.
They're going into the pit.
Yeah, it's not one that they're going to need for long. Miniature is followed into the TP, and so Mad, they will choose to dive in with the showstopper.
What's happening?
Strike! They're gonna hunt down Ziff and just try and clear house. It'll work. Snarly is not holding on to the op, can't immediately kill Miniature. Knows low health, is able to get that finisher, but still has to 1v2 for this post plant. And again, Mad Science, they choose to just trade so heavily out of their favor in order to grab something, and it's going to probably work. But Snarly, if there's anything he can do with Stride Peak, if it's anything he can do, it's clutch this
No
up.
util.
Huge dive that he has to go for, and his position is known. It's the easiest crossfire in the world if you're Mad Science. Enough health between you, or is there? One snipe falls in the ISO. Could be caught with his pants down. Mr. Funhaver in back sight. The rotation is just in time, and
Oh,
Snarly
no. There's
has
the half and
to
run,
at least
Edu.
half. Funhaver's gonna get the kill, and Mad Science is gonna get the tie.
B-site completely left out and open. So an easy take to come on down into sight now comes Silence.
You should run.
Looking up above, Ren's just left alone in this situation. Now lockdown as well.
I think that's a good move. Renz is in a very unfortunate position there. Got spotted out, but probably will get caught in the lockdown. Crime City, though, getting a couple kills.
Yeah, already so many players taken down. Smoke's coming up. But CC fighting back for that player advantage. Left alone, Sacred. Beautiful shots. Already moving forward. Yeah, CC, they...
On, and a 2-split in the enemy's spawn. This time, it's just they're just going to run it down.
It's like a constant run it down whenever it comes to the A side, which is surprising, but VTR somehow managing to make it work, taking it back, maybe not. Spoof better than the rest with a 3K already. So early on, that movement up towards Heaven, though, having such good positioning, and Couché's just impossible to get by, even more so now, with damage moving forward down in Heaven. But Ren's and Spoof now.
30 seconds left.
I was about to say, they're just waiting for that to happen. Sacred's in such a good spot already, getting 3 players with a possibility to take things back, maybe.
Aggressive on middle here is Sacred not going to use the snake bite right off the bat.
Actually tried to use the gravitational pull to keep everybody in and centered, but CC on the defense doing a lot better than before.
One
Still
enemy
looking for even
remaining.
more. 93 health to go there. Couché is not going down regardless, so yeah, they're doing pretty good. Honestly, it's a phantom type of day for Couché.
A better spot in. Meanwhile, Snarly gonna have to play this out as well. Gonna get that first pick onto Funhaver as Ziff plays for the distraction, but now they understand that there's more than one position they could be. Snarly having to play for the double pinch, and Ziff doesn't really have an optimized angle, but Potato doesn't either. Snarly can at least stop that. Miniature, the refrag after the position is 100% confirmed. Ziv has to play with this, and Miniature's just gonna drag out the showstopper to confirm. Once again, willing to throw whatever it takes to get the job done, and they will. But the rest of Crime City seems to be able to just long enough.
Couché?
Spoof now hopping into B to divert the flank that Ziff will not get anything on. And now it's Couché's turn to flank. That'll go a lot better! What a two-piece to bring Crime City to 7.